monarch of grace and resilience. Queen Elizabeth II, a monarch whose reign spanned decades, saw the world change dramatically. Through it all, she remained a symbol of stability, grace, and resilience. Born in 1926, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor was never meant to be queen. But after the abdication of her uncle, King Edward VIII, her father became King George VI, and Elizabeth, the young princess, found herself next in line for the throne. Early sense of duty. From an early age, Queen Elizabeth displayed a sense of duty and responsibility that would define her reign. During World War II, she served in the Auxiliary Territorial Service, training as a driver and mechanic, an experience that showed her dedication to the country, even during difficult times. Becoming queen at 25. At just 25 years old, Elizabeth became queen following the death of her father in 1952. The young queen took on the role with unwavering dedication, and her coronation in 1953 was the first to be televised, bringing her into homes across the world. Witness to major global changes. Throughout her reign, Queen Elizabeth witnessed significant political, social, and technological changes. From the Cold War to the space race, the fall of the Berlin Wall to the rise of the digital age, she adapted with the times while maintaining a strong sense of tradition. Under her reign, the British Empire transformed into the Commonwealth, an association of independent nations that she nurtured with diplomacy and grace. Personal life in the public eye. Her personal life, too, was closely watched. In 1947, she married Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, a partnership that lasted for over 70 years. Together, they raised 4 children: Charles, Anne, Andrew, and Edward. Her family, like any other, experienced ups and downs, from the breakdown of royal marriages to personal tragedies. But through it all, Queen Elizabeth remained a figure of strength for the nation and the world. Connecting with the people. One of the hallmarks of Queen Elizabeth's reign was her ability to connect with her people. She carried out thousands of royal engagements, met with countless world leaders, and used her influence to promote causes close to her heart. Whether attending state visits or greeting well-wishers during walkabouts, her presence brought comfort and a sense of continuity to those she served. Monarch who adapted to change. As a monarch, she weathered storms of criticism, particularly regarding the monarchy's relevance in modern society. But Queen Elizabeth adapted, modernizing the institution while upholding its traditions. She embraced changes such as allowing royal weddings to be televised, speaking directly to the public in annual Christmas broadcasts, and engaging with new media like social media, ensuring the royal family remained connected to the people. Celebrating a long reign. Despite the challenges, her reign was filled with moments of joy and celebration. Her Diamond Jubilee in 2012 marked 60 years on the throne, a milestone few monarchs have achieved. The world celebrated her long and devoted service, with tributes pouring in from all corners of the globe. Facing personal losses with strength. In her later years, Queen Elizabeth faced personal losses, most notably the passing of her beloved husband, Prince Philip, in 2021. Yet, even in her grief, she continued to serve her nation with dignity and resolve, showing the world her unshakable commitment to her role as queen. Legacy of leadership and loyalty. Queen Elizabeth was more than just a figurehead. She was a symbol of resilience, grace, and duty. Her legacy will be remembered for generations to come, not just for the length of her reign, but for the way she led steadfastly, with wisdom and compassion. Queen for the ages. As the world moves forward, the memory of Queen Elizabeth II will endure, reminding us all of the values she stood for: loyalty, service, and the power of quiet, determined leadership. As we reflect on her life and reign, let us not forget the impact she had on her people, her country, and the world. Queen Elizabeth II was, and always will be, a queen for the ages. Before you go, if you've enjoyed this story and want to hear more inspiring journeys, don't forget to subscribe to Whimsy Stories. Your support helps us continue to bring you the stories that move and inspire. We'd love to have you as part of our community.